The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes. Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How is your evening this evening? How are you doing? How is everything going? I know, they're giving you a lot of skits, and the skits are what they are. You have to take them for what they are. How are you doing this evening? What's up, Era? What's up, Monila? What's up, Angela? Good evening. How was your day? Before we even talk skits, let's start right there first. How was the day? How was the day? Because people said the day was lovely. Now some say it wasn't, some say it was, some say it wasn't. All right, so they've been giving us a lot of skits recently, right? And I want to let me see if I can step into Skitland today. Day was beautiful. They've been giving us a lot of skits, right? And I think the skits are at this point, I like where they're going with the skits. I'm gonna tell you why I like what's happening with the skits. Not because, no friends, not because people think that, I'm just trying to have a field day on the Amber character. That's not it. I like the skits now because the skits are now pinpointing some of the underlining issues. Was not long enough. The skits are pinpointing the underlining issues in the Daltons' marriage, right? And so it is removing the simplification that we put the Daltons' marriage down to. Because remember, we basically, a lot of people sum up the marriage. A lot of people sum up the marriage basically in what you call it. My day was lovely, Trinley. A lot of people sum up the marriage in just Anthony cheating with Shayla and then having a baby, and then that's it. Boom, it's over. But what they're doing is that they're trying to give you some backstory so you can get some ideas into what's going on. What's up, Miss T? Fierce Capricorn, what's up? They're trying to give you some backstory on the entire storyline in itself. And I don't think people appreciate that. Ozzy, good evening. Go ahead and hit the like button if you're just coming in, friends. That will let other people know that, the notification is there or whatever it is. They'll know that, we're on. A lot of Amber fans are not very happy. They're not happy. I'm telling you this right now. They are not happy because I see them in the comments. They are not happy. They are not happy. A lot of diehard Amber fans are not happy. They don't like what's happening. They don't like what's happening. And we already know the backstory. But Fierce Capricorn, the problem with Fierce Capricorn is that they are looking at how the fans are reacting, and they're saying the fans are reacting as though basically there is not a backstory. That's the problem. The problem is that them realizing that, the fans are reacting like there's not a backstory. Who is it? The Amber fans have upset for O'Neal. You have a side of the Amber audience that is upset with O'Neal. Them upset. Anyways, there is a rap beef. There is a skit beef going on, right? Who is winning the skit beef? Let me ask that question first. If you're just coming in, hit the like button. Tomorrow we're going to get the skit where Anthony is asking Shayla, is he a good lover? But like that money line, you're probably going to ask him that question for true. Who is winning the Skitland beef so far? Who winning the Skitland beef so far? Anthony or Amber? Who is winning the Skitland beef? So there is a Skitland beef, just like you have Drake and Kendrick Lamar was doing, their beef. The Daltons are doing a beef right now. Yeah, there's a Skitland beef. There's a neef. Where it says you call it a neef? Anthony almost made her cry twice in 1 week. So she fierce Capricorn, I laugh. I'm tired of being traumatized. Don't get traumatized, man. Money Law said tomorrow we're going to get a skit where Anthony's asking Shayla, is he a good lover? You know what, Money Law? I don't put it past them. The skits are new soap operas. The conflict and inconsistency keeps watching. Jeremy, good evening. Her mouth is terrible. Only look, I don't like any man calling a woman out their name or vice versa. But that's the problem that we were saying. That was the problem in a fierce Capricorn. When Amber started to do this, I love what you're saying, but when Amber started to do this, the women's side of the audience was okay with it. And I kept saying, you're going too far, because if he starts to say things back, then what? When Amber started this, because she started a whole heap of calling him a female, him a this, him a that, him a whatever it is, we laugh and we make a lot of noise. This is exactly why O'Neal never with it from day one. But it is what it is. It's about time that they let Anthony win. He's been been a punching bag as he's been a punching bag. And she started it. And that's what I say. So you see, this is what's going on. She started. Amber is winning, eh? Anthony just talking. Amber getting stretched like a living in two mansions, eh? Can go and ask Ro. He's a good lover. Probably I'm going to ask Ro as well too. I think based on what you're saying, Carolyn, and based on Money Law, I think he probably will. Amber said she was ready for war, but Anthony was willing to take it all the way. They've said it's war, you know. It's amazing how it's okay for her to say things, and she says, and the roles are reversed, so she can't take it. That's the problem. She has been saying this. Where's Ro? I'm not even sure where Roland is. True, but Anthony has become the antagonist. Well, what do you think is going to happen, though, fierce Capricorn? Like Miss T said. Miss T said, don't make her comfortable. And that has stuck with me. Miss T, I don't think you understand how much O'Neal stand up on that right now. I don't think you understand, Miss T. You win O'Neal with that speech right now. Miss T said, listen, man, don't make her comfortable. She should not be comfortable. Ozzy, the same. Amber that promised Anthony war yesterday is now crying. She promised him war. He takes all the punches, but we give Amber the grace. Correct. Nobody's talking about this, so I want to reason with it. I said they're both being messy and mean towards each other. They are. That's why in the first place we never wanted the meanness, but y'all were fine with it. I will say that Amber shouldn't be staying out all night, but the word ho, it was a bit too much. That's why you don't start anything, because once you start it, Laverne, it is how low can you go? What do you think happened in a game of how low can you go? When you start running your mama jokes, what do you think happens? When you start running ED jokes, what do you think is going to happen? You think he's going to sit down and take all of that? That's what's going on. He ain't going to take it. People wanted Anthony to just take it. People want him to take it.
It was unclear at first. But I know what you are now. I know what you are. You ain't nothing but a hoe.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I mean, what they say, birds of a feather flock together? So, like, you can talk about Shayla all you want. You know what I'm saying? But that's probably why y'all were friends. She did the exact same. She was hanging with you. She did the exact same thing that you would have done. So you befriended a person who was just like you.
There you go. Anthony started hitting her with everything he have. This is what fierce Capricorn in war. If you're going to decide that you're going to go to war, it's going to get like this. Them call him a garden tool. Them say Anthony is a garden tool. For ladies who don't know, at this probably for a man when it comes to the whole thing is you may want to tell him have no standards. Maybe you want to tell him that, O'Neal, no comfort in love and war. Correct. You ain't nothing but no punch back. No. I didn't think Amber should have started staying out all night. Exactly. I'm just look here. I'm not trying to whatever it is. It's just that this is what it is. Yes, Amber's attorney told her to be discreet. Staying out all night is reckless. That is why I get this now. And I've been saying to the ladies them who complain, I ask you the question: what if you have a husband and him staying out all night? You think you would have been making it okay for him walking into that house? And the answer is no. The auntie said, no, you may want to stay out all night and come home in the morning like everything is cool, then that's what you get. That's what people is saying. You can't be look here, is the blatant disrespect, Fierce Capricorn. I don't like it, Fierce Capricorn. I wanted to tell you this. If I could get scenes where Anthony is not doing anything, it would be lovely if she had just gone about this in a very cool manner. But Amber has chosen something else. Amber has chosen to basically go hard. But let me say, Laverne, I'm going to read your question. Go ahead, Laverne. They're going on a whole new level. Going a whole new low. The both of them. I would never have thought that Kountry Wayne would allow these words to be said in a skit. Well, he's showing you how bad it can get. That's too disrespectful toward her to say that and is the same whore. He wants to give him some. I'm not sure what you say right there, so. O'Neal, if my guy was out all night as well, not come home unless he end up in the hospital. Exactly. But I want y'all to be honest about this. Put yourself in Anthony's shoes to be able to understand the magnitude of what's going on. I agree, Amber should stay home. If Amber stays home, how will he treat her? Then we would have a different conversation, Fierce Capricorn. We would have had a different conversation. We would have been on the side of Amber if Amber was staying home and was doing her thing away from Anthony. We would have been with her. Why she's not getting the support is because she's out all night. That's why she's not getting the support. There are some disrespectful words from Anthony. All of them have been disrespectful. They both have been disrespectful. No way somebody would get 50% from me for a 2.5-year marriage. But you'd have done a prenup as well. You know what? I think this is what I think. This needed to happen for both of them. Come home in the morning. I'm going to do what I want, and don't respect you. Anthony would not be calling her a hoe if she come home at night. He is upset. And instead of putting his hands on her, he's going to use words. Come on, making the walk of shame every morning, so every morning. Don't like Anthony at all. Angela Powell, Anthony is just getting started with Amber because he told her yesterday if she really wants to play this game, and then she promised him war. Come home making the walk of shame. Shayla knows Amber is also cheating also. And she's on Anthony's side and she's not going to mess up her money. I believe Shayla will tell Anthony if she finds out that she did it before, and she will do it again. Amber saw Dave's house and is trying to secure the bag, just like the folk on the podcast, but partially Shayla. Particularly Shayla. It's like he says, birds of a feather flock together. Avis, yes. Nancy B is here. I wonder, is she playing a TikTok when he stayed out and away for days, but walk in and come home and get his mail? I'm not sure. Maybe that's what she's doing. Nancy B is here, my friend. He did the same thing with Shayla. No talking about that no more. No one talking about that more anymore. Which one? Amber walking up like she has no walk of shame at all. It's too much. That is where she's getting beaten. Amber is wrong for sleeping out, and I don't like Amber is wrong for sleeping out. I don't like the move she makes. I don't like it either, Marcy. I don't like the fact that she's sleeping out. It not look right. If I had to pay to watch these skits, I would not. I would not. I just don't care. The deception of the characters. We haven't been seen a solid couple yet. True. But maybe they'll get better after this. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll improve after this. O'Neal, I feel like I was at a sound clash. Bounty Killer and Beanie Man. The war you want, let it start. That's what it is. It's a sound clash. It's Beanie Man and Bounty Killer again, with a Jamaican reference. And it is Drake and Kendrick Lamar. That's what it is. I'm curious about your stance on the podcast. Me? I don't think Amber should have been on it. I told you what the podcast was going to be. A bunch of women who are battered. A bunch of women who have different things. Shots for shots. Few more skits and it will be the Dalton's reunion. Exactly. It's blow for blow. I'm going to give you my take on the podcast in a little bit. It's blow for blow. And your girl can't take it, you know. She can't take it. Anthony is saying some things to her. She can't manage it because the blows are too hard. Me no know, me feel like she getting some body blows. She's hemorrhaging. The question is this. Are the shots too hard? Are the blows too hard for Amber? That's the question. Are these blows too hard? Are the blows too hard? Should Anthony calm down on the blows? Are the blows too hard? Hold on. Because let me ask you this. When Amber is taking her shots at Anthony, this same audience is nowhere to be found. Nowhere. Me can't find people. Amber doesn't know how to fight. There are so many ways to get Anthony correct. Dave isn't going to marry Amber. He sees how she's rolling now. Cheating on her husband with him. Dave doesn't want no wife like Amber. Tomorrow will be better. I hope so. Anthony is over. You're gone for 7 months. The only thing she is as a woman is looks way worse on a woman than a man. The only thing, she is a woman and it looks way worse on a woman than it does on a man. That's correct. I am team Amber, but let me call a spade a spade. She's dead wrong. Laverne, that's the problem, you know. Laverne, she would get the support from even me. Like I said before, I'm not against the divorce. The divorce for me is fine. The problem people have is you're coming in. She's sleeping out every night, Laverne. Every night. Every night. I don't know. Laverne, I don't know. Maybe I just O'Neal. Like Tinger said. Bilderberg boy says in a super chat, thank you for the super chat. I have said worst. Amber is lucky it's Anthony. She lucky. The divorce need to happen. They can fight, but don't go so low. Fierce Capricorn, you're not gonna have that. A body blow she getting right now. Body blows. Because she had started this. O'Neal, earlier today, you said Anthony was pummeling her. He might mash up her face. He is pummeling her, I swear to you. She wants sympathy for riding Dave. We're not going to give her no sympathy for that. Everything will be fun and games until it's too late because the blows are escalating. Nothing funny about that. JDK, it was never ever funny from the start. That's the point. Maybe if Amber didn't start this, she wouldn't have this right now. Why did she start taking the shots in the first place? Why was she sleeping out in the first place? I don't think you realize how far it gone now, you know. I don't think you realize how far it gone. Why was she allowing Ernestine yesterday to do all the damage she was doing? She ran to Dave as soon as Anthony slightly got better after the panic attack. She's been spending the night at his house since then. Then boldly coming saying that to give me half of your money. JDK, spin it round for yourself now, man. Pretend say you're in Anthony's shoes. Pretend you have a lot of money and pretend you have a man. And him a waltz in any given time, JDK. He's waltzing in any given time. And he's telling you him want half of your money, but him going out there for go sleep with the next woman. And him want half of your dollars. Pretend like you're in that case, JDK. Pretend like you're in there. So if you can do that, then you'll understand what's going on. That is what people upset at. Is the sleeping out people is upset at. I know anything else. Amber said she's ready for the war, but she can't handle it. She can't manage it. Amber will be the last one standing. It will always be. Amber doesn't know why she started this war. She don't know why. Deontay, thank you very much. She doesn't know why. Deonta, thank you very much. She does not know why she started this. She doesn't know. Anthony is going to want the mental and verbal campaign. Amber is not ready for a fight with a dog and his bone. She needs to move into the guest house and be separated and respectful. You know what? Maybe it's Anthony start this and I don't know. Let's ask a question. Who started this? Who started this? Who started? Anthony or Amber? I'm upset with Amber from... See, Charmer, I'm upset with Amber for two things. I'm going to tell you the two things. Give me one moment. I'm going to answer your question. JDK, I can't answer your question only because I would not have been in the house or requested any of Anthony's money. But that's my point. See, you've answered my question. You would not have been in the house. And you'd not have been asking for anything. You'd have gone about your business. So I'm showing you how she brings this on herself. See, Charmer, you say, O'Neal, you were upset with Amber even before her escapades. Let me explain to you the two things O'Neal have issue with. Who started this? Give me one moment. I'm going to give it two things. Let me see if I can put it inside the chat. Who started this? Who started the battle? Amber or Anthony? Who started the battle? Who started? See, Shama, the two things that I've been upset with Amber for, right, is one, not waiting until her divorce is over to sexually engage Dave. That's one. That's one. Okay? Then number two, not standing on the mere fact that she's saying that Shayla and Kai is her reason for a divorce, but still remaining friends with Shayla. Those are my two grouses. I've made them clear on a couple occasions. Started the beef. Those were the two things O'Neal has been talking about. That's where I was not so great with it. Amber started this when she met Dave. That's when Amber started to get out of hand. She's making a mess, and I hope she doesn't get caught up. But it's just what's going on. Anthony and Amber both got out of hand. Amber started this. The moment she started dealing with the Dave thing, and then she started going about her business with Dave, then she started telling Anthony a certain piece of the puzzle. Anyways.
Cut me. You would go into the kitchen and what? Kill me? Leave my son as a bastard? Everything I said was true. Like I said, you can change it. You can change it.
Let me say again. I don't necessarily want them to be together because Anthony is still manipulative. The reason why I don't want them together is because Anthony is still manipulative, and that's not a great position for her to be in. Let me just put that in the chat for y'all. I don't want them to be together. I don't want them right now. Let me say that. I don't want them to be together right now. Don't want them to be together. Nancy, may I agree with that. Marriage over. I don't want them to be together because right now, Anthony is still manipulative. Wayne is going to surprise y'all. I hope he does. Anthony started when he threw up Shayla in her face that she wouldn't treat him that way. You sure? Amber was pissed when Anthony told Shana, correct? So she started forgetting the thing. They should be together. No, I don't want them to be together. And I'm not right now. Not right now. There you go, Terry. Terry says, O'Neill, when you're in war, there are going to be wounds and casualties. Amber must know how to choose her battle. Don't want them together either. Amber needs to move into the guest house and live separated and respectful. Anthony is going to win the verbal and mental assault on her character. She needs to wake up and see how foul she's moving. That's right. Me love that. Elizabeth, thank you. Me love that. Anthony started when he's showing Shayla in her face. You sure? All right, no problem. Next verse says, Shayla called him names. Yeah, trying to get back at cheating back on him. Amber needs happiness in her life. Does she? How should I get the happiness in her life? Bilderberg boy, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm not going to say that she's the best friend with Shayla to actually be friends. I think their really love for Kai changed and she got attached to the little boy. No, they're friends. Oh, no. No. They are friends. Don't do that. Don't do that. She keeps saying they are friends. That's the point I'm raising with y'all. You can't shift this. Bilderberg boy says the reason Amber loves Wayne so much is because he treated her like what she really is, to be a good time. Dave, no different. He enjoys the hunt right now because she's not exclusively available. And the funny thing is, Bilderberg boy is not telling any lies. This is why I said your girl should have basically just keep quiet. She could have taken her half and move on and relax. She never needed another man right now. The issue is not Anthony. The issue is Amber never changed. Amber carried memories into her relationship and can't get over anything. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. Very interesting, Vanswell. That's a very, very interesting, what you call it, viewpoint.
Demon. Oh, I'm a demon. You're a demon. Oh, if I'm a demon, you just told me that you would cut me. So what does that make you? I know what it makes you. It makes you a witch. Matter of fact, you might be queen of the witches. See, you think that you're this holier than thou person. Yeah. You're not. But that's fine. Neither one of us is squeaky clean. But God forgives. I know He's forgiven me. So you can still change your ways.
Again, One Journey continually says, no one has clean hands. But remember, she has saying he's a demon, Let me read it out. Say, Amber needs to just agree with everything Anthony says. I'd be walking around naked and buying laundry and telling him I'm prepared for the wines. You said that I'm going to. O'Neill is going to find out that Dave is just for a short time and not a long time. Amber is feeling herself. I think because of how Amber is moving, we're forgetting that Anthony, forgiving what Anthony is doing. When are we doing this? When? The spotlight right now is on the Amber character. When are we doing this? When are we doing this? Come talk to me, Ann. This is the problem I have with the Amber characters, right? The Amber fans is like this. Amber is finally getting checked or being asked to hold herself accountable, and she's not. And her fans basically thinks the same way. The moment you start to hold her accountable, people shift to the next personnel. Because remember, we spent a year talking about Shayla and we talked about Anthony. We call them Rooster Nation. We say Anthony was an idiot. We keep cheering Amber on to go get divorced. We say Shayla, we call her Yellow Shayla. We say her taco meat not good. We say her foot big. We said she shouldn't be in Jamaica. We said a lot of things. Don't forget that. We said a lot of things when it came to Shayla and Anthony. Last year when this was happening, we said a lot of things. But right now it seemed like people forget we were saying these things. Did we not say a lot of things last year with Anthony and Shayla? Did we not say a lot of things? Seriously. We say a lot of things last year. Trust me, we were not kind. We were not kind to Shayla and Anthony last year. We were not kind. When I make it look like we were kind, you make it look like we were babying any of them last year. Last year, when Anthony and Sheila was out of pocket and Anthony was sleeping over the place, and even I said him should have come back home, we were saying these things. Them I ask right now, who is more phony? Dr. Shy and Brian or Amber? Soft blows? Soft blows? No, those blows weren't soft, JDK. What's going on is that Amber fans does not like the accountability that Amber is getting. I know how Amber fans work. You don't like the accountability she's getting. And instead of her holding herself accountable, it not happen. But nonetheless, Amber fans are so savage. Savage content creators have to give that disclaimer before them talk about her. We have to give a disclaimer before we talk about it. That's how savage them is. Come on, ladies. You cannot excuse Amber's behavior, staying out all night and returning home in the daytime. It's unacceptable. Amber tried to be the perfect wife 5 minutes until she met Dave. No real Amber is back. No, the real Amber is back. Amber needed to ignore Anthony. O'Neal, they keep saying Anthony moved in with Shayla 7 months, but Anthony never stayed in Shayla's home like Amber is doing. No. And we are saying, Vanswell, no. Anthony moved in a Shayla house. Him live over PR, but he basically stayed the night over Shayla a lot of times. So no. O'Neal, I will say this today. Today was the worst of the worst. This relationship I've ever seen or heard them go as low. They've been going low. Amber don't have a problem with Shayla. She holds Ant accountable as her husband for getting with Shayla. And that's, thank you. And that is a problem for me. She hold Ant accountable but warm to the woman. Shayla get the skate by just so. Petal, let me ask you something. A woman come into it, a mistress from off the street, come in and come sleep with your husband. And you burn the fire on your husband. You're telling me, say, you're going to befriend the woman? People burn the fire everywhere else except that. This is what happens when you stay out all night and then go home smelling like last night. Correct? Both are moving foul. Correct? They're both moving foul. But it's just that when we call it out for Anthony, we call it out, but nobody says anything. But when we call it out for Amber, people says things. Anthony was a part-time staying at both Shayla and PR's place. Correct. He never lived there. So he was also doing the same things. We were here cheering for her to get a divorce. We were cheering. She's building herself from the truth. She should have been gone from this marriage. She's blinding herself from the truth. I apologize for that. Amber started this by acting like she forgave Shayla and engaging the baby with the baby too much. They have never truly shown their true self to each other, like his lawyer said. You know what, Elizabeth, I like this. Who will be the last woman standing on the podcast? You know, I'm wondering. I think who will be That's a good question. Who will be the last woman standing on the podcast, friends? Who do you have for the last woman standing on the podcast? Laverne is trying to ask that. Last woman standing on the podcast. See if I can put some names in there. Amber, Shayla, Honeypot, Lauren, and Alicia, because they come as a team. Who do you got? Last woman standing. Since as you want to ask me that, I'm going to ask you that. Amber fooled us. I thought all the karma Amber got would have changed her for the better. I was Team Amber fan, but no way now is she no way now. She's as trifling as Shayla was. So this is why whenever I spoke of the Amber character, I kept trying to tempering people when them coming. When they said things, I said, well, I like this, but hold on, friends, hold on, let me see some more. I kept saying that. But people that keep doing whatever it is. Una have last woman standing. Shayla, because she has no chill. Bilderberg boy says the last woman standing is Shayla because she has no chill. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. Matthew says, O'Neill, the only reason she wants a divorce is because she sees a victim. She sees another victim. I mean chump. I mean sugar daddy come up. We rocked with her for the first divorce. Then she went Bible. Now she wants Dave. Correct. I don't think the Amber fans understand that she has let a lot of people down. There are a lot of people who rocked with the Amber character. But she let them down. She let a lot of us down because people were rocking with her and were believing what she was saying. O'Neill, how can I befriend someone that my husband brings in? I don't know how, O'Neill. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Petal. That's why it's so tough. Amber took Anthony back expecting everything and allowing Shayla to do just what she's doing now. And now they're best friends and best partners. Correct. Correct. I never believed Amber ever wanted to be a wife. Funny thing is, Vanswell, she tricked me. I thought Amber wanted to be a wife. I'm going to be very honest with you. I bought the story. O'Neill bought the story. Hey, I'm not ashamed to say it. I bought Amber's story. I buy it. I purchase it. I write a check. Hoping I could have cash it. I bought the story. I buy the story. I ain't gonna lie to you. I bought the story. This is what Amber fans don't understand. Did you buy Amber's wife's story? I bought the story. I buy the whole story. Purchase the story. O'Neill purchased him seat. I bought the story. Listen, I have no shame in my game. I have no shame in my game. Did you buy the Amber story? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been watching it so long and I bought this. She convinced me. She convinced me. Maybe she never convinced anybody else, but she convinced O'Neill. I bought the story. My buy say she has changed. I bought that she wasn't doing whatever it is. The Mama Gaza was one of those persons who said some things and me and the Mama Gaza go at it and me say, the Mama Gaza, that's not true. So me I tell you right now, say O'Neill, buy the Amber story. Me buy it. Purchase the story outright. Amber couldn't even lie to the podcast girls about not loving and wanting Wayne more than she did Anthony. Showing her true self more and more. I am always going to be a fan of Amber. This is just a hard pill for me to swallow. The way that she has turned out. But buy the story. No one on this live take back a fake bestie after what they did to her. Now she rocks with her best friend, whom she known for years. No one does this. A snake loves snakes. Matty right. I know she didn't love Anthony. Oh, you know that. Me never know Nancy B. Me buy the story. O'Neill, I told her the marriage was a farce months ago. Lekinsey, you are correct. Today is the day O'Neill can beat O'Neill over the head with a stick. Beat me over the head with a stick. Please beat me. Which one I respond to me thing there? I'm telling you, O'Neal bought the story. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I bought the story. I bought the story. Me buy it. Me buy the story. I'm like, hey, don't she change? You know what I mean? O'Neal. Oh, I mean the response right here. O'Neal, how can I be a best friend to someone my husband brings in? I don't know. O'Neal, are you for real? You're right. She'll run out of energy. Did you buy the story? No. See, people said no. I'm not an Amber fan. Never bought the story. I just thought that she'd been through enough. Enough of a long suffering. JDK, I buy the story. I mean, I think people understand, people who come in here and see me right now, I get irritated on the Amber character. They don't understand. O'Neal bought the story. Me buy the story. Didn't buy it at first, but what made me think she did is when she got Anthony from Rose's house. Me buy the story. Amber liked the idea of being a wife, but it wasn't a man she wanted. Neither Amber nor Anthony were ready. They rushed it. She never loved Anthony. Amber supporters need to just keep on keeping her on the correct path in the chat. I thought Amber was being strategic by being friends with Shayla again, but apparently she's not. Thank you. Fierce Capricorn, thank you. Only let me find out you buy cat in a bag. And that me buy. Puss in a bag is exactly what I bought, Terrian. Me buy puss in a bag. That's exactly what O'Neal bought. I was an Amber fan for the divorce last year. Now I want Amber to get exposed. Them Mama Gazer, I know. Me remember them Mama Gazer. You told me some things and I didn't listen. La Kinsey tell me some things me never listen. Chico, 1977. Christopher, those guys told me some things and I did not listen. My head tough. My head was pretty tough at that point in time. My head is tough. That's what's going on. Now you know I'm so heated, JDK, because O'Neal buy the story. Me purchase the story and have it put down and say, yes, you know what? She's going to make it through. She's going to pull through. She's going to win. And know this? No, man, JDK, you can't. What do you mean? O'Neal Bex. Amber is not playing chess. She's playing checkers. I don't even know if she's playing checkers. She's probably playing Ludi. I think she's playing Ludi. She's not even playing checkers. Delissa is going to be the next Mrs. Dalton. I want Amber to get exposed on the podcast. Now do you see she cannot manage a podcast. But let me listen to her and Wayne.
You think Wayne didn't want me? You really think Wayne didn't want me?
I mean, it was ample time for him to, while y'all was messing around, for him to stop our wedding. You know, the Reverend says, does anyone object? And Wayne just sat there. So I'm just wondering, why didn't he want you?
Because the devil was in his way, and he's so...
Stop it right there, son. Did Wayne ever want to marry Amber? Today, this thought came to me. Did Wayne ever want to marry Amber? Stephanie, did anyone buy Anthony want to be a husband? Actually, yes. I did. I bought the story of both of them. I bought the both things. Did Wayne ever want to marry her? What you said, Likinsey says, O'Neal, it's the Abigail's playbook, but Amber can't close the deal. Did Wayne ever want to marry her? My idea for both Amber and Dave becoming friends is totally different from this. She could have learned from him and built her business. Fierce Capricorn, yes. But what I started seeing was a pattern. O'Neal started to have a pullback when I realized the same pattern, because O'Neal is very pattern driven. It's like reading a stock. When the stock is going to go up, it does a certain things. You look at the trend line and you look at, hey, is it going to break out in the trend line? Is there a breakout? If there's a breakout, does it come back down and touch the previous high? All right. If it touches it and it stays there for a while, it means it might go and break out again. I thought this was what I was seeing. But then I realized, hold on. Everything she's saying to Dave now is the same thing she said to Anthony. And then I realized there was a pattern. Wayne treated everyone better than he treated Amber. There you go. I think that her love for evolved for Anthony. Correct. They were both deceitful when they first got married. He still had feelings for Rose. True. Anthony was also deceitful. So let me not make it look like say he wasn't. Never crossed his mind. No. They gotta end this, eh? They have to end this. Wayne doesn't want Amber. He loves the game of flirting. He loves that game, not Amber. No, Wayne didn't want to marry her. Wayne was not ready to marry her. Not at the time. But I think seeing how Anthony, he thought about it. He loves having sex with Amber. Nancy B, that's what I now think. I now realize that Amber is basically being used as a sexual tool. Nancy B, that's what I'm now realizing. Wayne have her like a sexual tool. And I don't rock with that. There was the issue of Wayne wanting to stop the wedding, but Mike stopped him. But I'm saying though, Sabrina, you know what I thought about today, Sabrina? I said if Wayne wanted to marry her, he would have woke up with a wedding ring and say, you know what, Amber? I don't think I want you to go off and marry this man. And I want to really marry you. So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop this wedding right here. If you refuse me, go marry Anthony. But if it's me, marry me right now. But he never did that. O'Neal, you didn't buy the story. You've been backsliding back and forth with Amber the whole time. No, I kept correcting her the whole time, but I buy the story. Wayne isn't marrying anyone. She wanted marriage. Mike stopped Wayne from what? Yeah, but me not think. The more I look into the Mike stopping Wayne, I don't think Wayne was going to stop the wedding. Bilderberg Boy, thank you for the super chat. Bilderberg Boy says, Wayne actually treated Amber worse than Anthony. She has always been more into Wayne than Wayne was into her. He chose Sarah over her. She's delusional. I want to hear Dave's what? Dave's reaction when she tells him that she cheated on her wedding day. That's what I want to hear too. The whole podcast is going to be about Tamara, Amber, Wayne, Anthony, and Shayla. Delicia and Lauren need to talk about their relationships. Iman, King, and Dan. Dave is going to turn Amber's plan upside down. I really don't understand why Amber won't just jump right into another. Why she would just jump into another relationship after going through this toxicity. Like you said, O'Neal, it's a pattern. Beauty, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why O'Neal just saw. I'm so heated about it. People, JDK, maybe now you understand O'Neal's heatedness about it. She had the right and gave it away. Wayne likes to play cat and mouse. So Wayne don't really want her. But you said Wayne want her. Anyways.
Wealthy. There's a difference between rich and wealthy. He's wealthy, man. He doesn't penny pinch. He doesn't worry about his money the way that you do. See, he freely gives. Even the women that he's not with anymore, they're well taken care of. But you, see, you're really poor. That's the problem. You can laugh all you want, but you're poor in spirit. You're poor. Poverty level. You'll never be on Wayne's level. So don't you worry about me and Wayne. Don't you worry at all.
Still didn't answer my question.
All of a sudden, I'm hearing now how rich Wayne is in spirit. Is Wayne rich in spirit? Amber is giving us a judgment call to tell us how rich Wayne is in spirit. Eh? The same Wayne that just say him want to hold on to the back of her neck the other day. Come tell me, Eklin, how Wayne gets so rich in her spirit and Wayne want to hold on to the back of her neck? Eh? Wayne want to hold on to the back of her neck. But Wayne is rich in spirit. Wayne is rich in spirit, but he want to hold on to the back of Amber's neck. Him want to hold on to the back of Amber's neck, but him rich in a spirit. This is what the audience. Which part are Wayne rich in a spirit? Which part? Where? Where Wayne is rich in spirit? Rich in a spirit. Let me see if I can pull up the video. Wayne is rich in spirit. Wayne, of all persons in the world, Wayne. Spirit. Let me see if I can pull up the video. Give me a moment, please. Wayne is all of a sudden extremely wealthy in spirit. Him can't go to Wayne's level of all the person in the world. Let me find that video.
Yeah, man. You scratching and everything, girl.
Yes, there's nothing. Okay, I have to go.
I'm gonna let you in.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me know when they divorce over.
I gotta let you know.
I grab the back of that neck.
See what I'm saying? You the one.
Wayne is ready to grab the back of the neck. Wayne ready for the back of the neck, but he's rich in spirit. This is the man that is rich in spirit. This man, this little man right here, so. But him want to grab the back of the neck and him rich in a spirit. I would not want any man to love me like Anthony. Again, Amber is wrong for Dave. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Only God can come back if my husband ever talked to me like this. Well, there you go. Thank you for the super chat, Billyberg Boy. Billyberg Boy says, Wayne is an entertainer. Anthony is an investor. The money comes way different, but Anthony has way less liability than Wayne. So his money goes further. Thank you very much. But Wayne is rich in spirit. What is determined to you as rich in spirit? I'm just asking if I'm rich in a spirit. Them say Wayne rich in a spirit. Rich. I don't think it was Anthony. She didn't like him. Anthony was just a placeholder. Wayne is emotionally unavailable and he's not rich in spirit. Wayne is unfit for marriage, but Wayne is richer in spirit. Amber is grasping at straws because she thinks Anthony is intimidated by Wayne. She will never mention Dave, but Wayne is already on the table. Amber like when men strokes her ego. Anthony doesn't mean anything. He's saying as well as she knows. As we all know that. I apologize for that. O'Neill, you're looking at the wrong things. What do you mean we're looking at the wrong things? We're looking at what's there. She's saying rich in her spirit. We're trying to explore the entire topic. She's trying to say Wayne is a way better guy because Wayne is rich in spirit. And we asked the question, is Wayne rich in spirit? Wayne did not, and he didn't admit it, and he still don't admit it. I want to see them go back to work. This is exhausting. I want to know what the lake house lady knows about Ben. I'm not quite certain. O'Neill, a man that uses money as a weapon to a woman is not rich in spirit. Both of them use money against women. Both of them. Wayne has never called anyone out their name. He was treated all of them with respect. He doesn't argue with women either. Yeah, but he never married to any of them. So he doesn't know how vicious they are though, Eklund. He's never had their friends come do this to him that Anthony allowed them to do to him. I guess the other day when Wayne was flirting with her means that he wants her. I agree, Miss T. Dave was the only man that took Amber's breath away at first sight. Mike was a high school feelings. Wayne was to help her get over Mike's rejection. She wasn't thinking about Anthony until he approached her. Wayne is the biggest dog in Skitland. Don't worry. Ozzy, they're trying to see exactly they can defend Wayne too. Because O'Neal is now putting things into perspective. I know how people work. I told you all over here, so O'Neal not really pet nobody. That's the deal. O'Neal not pet nobody. I don't think Amber would have been cheating with Wayne if she was engaged to Dave. They need to get a divorce because they are going to start putting hands on each other. Well, so be it. Yes, she's been threatening him already. If Anthony had done the threats that Amber has done, you would have seen a ruckus on the internet. Believe me, you'd have seen a riot. Amber fans just be saying anything at this point. Don't you guys even believe? They don't believe themselves. Only can you sing a song for me, please, and have a great voice because you're not being for real. What do you mean me not be for real? Why not? Why am I not being for real? O'Neal, Coco said Anthony only deals with her in their family because she has money. Wayne takes care of his family. You sure said that? No, Wayne flirts. Dave is a real man. Oh, we know this. How you know Dave is a real man? Dave is actually sleeping with someone else's wife. That's not a real man. Just like when O'Neal was sleeping with somebody's wife, it was wrong. And the same thing for Dave. I'm making sure I call myself out because I ain't going to be no hypocrite. Oh boy. Y'all are something else, you know? Y'all are something else. Amber said a bunch of things. A bunch of things. Y'all say O'Neal focus on the wrong thing, eh? I'm getting cussed out for focusing on the wrong thing. Don't worry yourself, friends. Don't worry yourself. I have the clips. I have the clips for today. These are the clips. When is your birthday, Cheryl? When is your birthday? Happy birthday to you, Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Friends, tell Cheryl a happy birthday for me, please. Please and thank you. Tell Cheryl a happy birthday for me. Cheryl, happy birthday. We wish you many, many more. Many, many, many more. Bilderberg Boy says with the super chat, Dave looks like he uses double D40 on his face. His face is greasy. But I guess because him black, his skin probably dry like mine. Mine get cracky as well, so me probably need it. That's what Amber been meant to say when that Wayne is rich in spirit. He's loving, respectful. No, that you can't say what she used for meant to say. She can speak for herself, Eklund. Don't try to see if I can sugarcoat what she's saying. Or else the Anthony fans them going to say, this is what he means. Then she runs to the Totcast girls and tell them half of the story. Don't worry. Cheryl, much love. Listen to how she talks about what happened today. Listen to this.
Do you know this man called me a whore? A hoe, to be exact.
Mommy.
Oh, yes, baby. To my face.
Dying.
Wow.
I'm dying.
And I'm like, I understand you mad. He mad because I don't come home every night. But I don't want to be in that house. I don't want to. So he just assumes I'm with a man. You making an assumption. Why? Because you was out here doing your dirt?
No.
So you want to put that on me?
Daddy.
But to be honest, y'all, it cut me. It cut me deep.
You want to defend this? Any defense? Eklund, you want to tell me what you mean? Any defense? I'm going to be quiet for a little while. Any defense? Come, Amber fans. Any defense? May I ask you? Yes or no? Any defense? Your girl just blatantly lied. Any defense you want to give me? This is y'all's queen, you know. Any defense? Come out of the woodwork. Come back. Petal. Don't run now. You just take on O'Neal and you say, O'Neal not being for real. You're telling me just now. Laverne, give me some things just before. Is there anyone else? Any defense? Do you want to defend this? Jocelyn, any defense? We'll ask you a question. Your girl, this is what O'Neal kept saying. This is what O'Neal kept saying. She cannot be standing on this pedestal and criticizing the other people, them, right? Making it look as though she's separate from all of them and she's doing something different. You can't do that. People are going to call you out. What do you mean? That's what O'Neal is saying. Any defense, if you have it, bring it come. Carry it come. I'll read it. Don't worry. I'll read it. You know, O'Neal, be quiet. Shut him out, O'Neal. Her telling them is the idea of being on the podcast. She's not a queen. She's a flawed person. She's not perfect. Well, that's what she's saying. Listen to what she's saying, Anne. We know she's not perfect. No one is perfect. But your girl is presenting to be perfect. Let me say it again.
Do you know this man called me a whore? A hoe, to be exact.
Mommy.
Oh, yes, baby. To my face.
Dying.
Wow.
Mommy, I'm dying.
And I'm like, I understand you mad. He mad because
Daddy.
I don't come home every night. But I don't want to be in the house. I don't want to. So he just assumes I'm with a man. You making an assumption. Why? Because you was out here doing your dirt?
No.
So you want to put that on me?
Daddy.
But to be honest, y'all, it just...
Any defense? She's saying to these girls that Anthony is the bad guy and I'm the good guy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say. Good gosh, Amber fans, I'm just asking a question. Miss Grant, thank you very much for being honest. Thank you. I am showing you why the people might call the Amber character out. Because the character is trying to basically say whatever it is. The simultaneous... How does he know she's what, a man? Every night she can't... Annie, my God, I can't believe them sit down and try to defend. Annie, you cannot be serious. Annie, you cannot be serious. You know what? Let me ask you a question. Chat, is she out? Is Amber sleeping with a man every night? Jeez, I have to ask a question too. I can't believe people really do this. I cannot believe this. I can't believe I actually have to ask the question. Y'all are really something else. You know, Amber fans, uno win. Me done trying to see if we can argue with y'all. And, you know, trying to see exactly if I can reason with y'all and we can have an honest. Me done. It's like, you know, I don't know. Is Amber with a man every night? Me done. I'm not gonna say anything else. Because so every time we try to hold the woman accountable, y'all come out of the woodwork. Me done. So now basically y'all are saying she basically is not doing anything. This is what I talk about. The woman just sit down a while ago and put herself on a pedestal to say that she is not the same like Anthony because she's not out with a man every night. And we know she's out with a man every night. And y'all are sitting here defending the nonsense. Me can't believe this. Me done. Me don't know. Maybe me do something. Maybe I've done something to Amber fan. Maybe I've done something. Yes, Annie, you must be joking because she's indefensible. That's what I was been trying to tell y'all in my reviews. I cannot defend this nonsense. Depleting brain cells. Amber has a huge sexual appetite. No, maybe Anthony don't have the size. This may be true. Anthony, this may actually be true. Anthony does not have the size. Anthony does not have the size or stamina for Amber. This may be true. This may actually be true. The more now I look at it, I'm realizing this may be true. Maybe Anthony don't have the size and the stamina. This may be true. Maybe him don't have the size and the stamina. Maybe. Maybe he doesn't have the size and the stamina to deal with her. She may be right, because she said the other day, but I think she may be on, I don't know. Maybe it is that she's right. Maybe she's correct on that. And Jocelyn is saying the same thing while cheating with Ty. Only your assessment is flawed because you're judging the character from the narrative rather than what the other characters are privy to. Well, that's the only way we can judge it, though, C Charmer. We only can judge it because we are privy to the info. Because what we are doing now, C Charmer, when we come on here, what we're doing is we're saying, hey, is this behavior correct? Is that behavior correct? Does this warrant this response? Does that warrant this response? That's what we're doing. So when we look at the Amber character, we're saying, is this a good character? Some people say yes, some say no. Why you say yes? Because she does this. Why do you say no? Because she does this and this and this. Amber knew the size of Anthony's hardware before she married him. So there you go. There you go. Jocelyn is saying the same thing about Rafi, and that's why she's cheating with Ty. Is it the size though? Or are they just toxic? But hey, maybe it's the size. She said, Anthony, what Anthony has belongs in a coffin. That's what she said. She says, Anthony's thing belongs in a coffin. That's what Amber said. Amber said it dead like dog. That's what she's saying. She said, you know what? Who cares? She said the thing dead. She said it belong in her coffin. She said she can't get it up even if she tried. She said not even Jesus. She said Jesus may have raised up Lazarus, but that dead is not going to be raised anytime. She said him not have it. She said him don't have it. She said him don't have it. She said when it comes to the size, he does not have it. Ernestine said him hand them small. So it must be something that is an inside joke with all of these women about the size that Anthony has. She said Anthony needs a DDL before him get back into things. Does Anthony need, you've said it out of anger. You see that, miss? You see that? There you go. There you go. Auntie Riri to the day Auntie Riri said. Auntie Riri said that she has said these things out of anger. The ladies are saying this right now. O'Neill, when you hurt, you say hurtful things to people who hurt you. That's what you do. You say hurtful things. O'Neill, funny. Shayla works hard to get Iman and Anthony. So there you go. Shayla said the same thing to Anthony when she left him and went back to Amber. So it's small. He's got a what? A tickle me Elmo. That's what I say right now. That's why you don't cheat, because you get used to that man you cheat with. Fee says it's the motion on the ocean in Amber. In Amber's case, she has several oceans. They're saying Amber has several men, so Amber really don't have whatever it is. Them say Amber is not the best judge because Amber has been around the block. are Amber and Shayla? The question is this. Why didn't Rolanda complain? Rolanda never complained. Why didn't Rolanda complain? Come on, talk to us. She wanted Mike's snake walk, right? Why didn't Rolanda complain? That's what I want from the audience. Rolanda never complained. Rolanda is being called to the stand. Let's call Rolanda to the stand. If we call Rolanda to the stand, Rolanda has always wanted what Anthony has. So what's wrong with Rolanda? What, Rolanda smaller than Amber? Does Rolanda have the uku bit? Why is Rolanda needs to come to the stand? Does Rolanda have the tightness, the glimity and the glamity? Does Rolanda have the tightness? We need to know this. Rolanda is who we're going to have to use. That's what you need to know now. That's what y'all need to know now. Does Rolanda have the tightness? That's the question. Does Rolanda have the tightness? Rolanda have the glimity and the glamity. She have the vice grip. Does Rolanda have the vice grip when I get it? She just hold on and get you in. She gets you in. You know, she just the suction. What you want to tell me, sir? Rolanda have better things than Shayla and Amber? Is it that Shayla and Amber have been too much around the block? And your girl Rolanda basically have the glimity and the glamity? Rolanda still wants this man to this day. Rolanda still wants him, so something must be, she must like something Anthony doing. We're not arguing for him, but we're just saying. We're not arguing. Tightness means the woman is nervous or doesn't like you. A woman opens up when she desires you. It falls. Women are loose who have multiple partners. Oh, I said. Oh my gosh, Amber doesn't have any walls. They must say the walls. Listen, it's not me. Just like how we say him thing might be dead. We're asking the other questions. No, don't get upset, Amber fans. People might ask questions. I'm giving you what the other side of the audience is coming with. I saw. The tightness matters. Maybe she needs a little ginger. A little bit of cake soap. Listen to me. See if I can find the cake soap. Hold on. Blue Bomber cake soap tightens it up. For the ladies who don't know. Ladies. Come out of the woodwork. For those who don't know, there are tighteners out there. You see this? Cake soap. The cake soap tightens up. Blue Bomber cake soap tighten up things. We need a Blue Bomber cake soap. Anyways, I don't know. Look, it must be Amber's thing must be good. A lot of men want her, so that's the deal of the matter. We're just exploring what she said. Because she said a couple times no. She's been saying it a lot of times no. But we can move on from that. That's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? We get to laugh a little bit. And Amber fans, stop getting so upset all the time. We need to come out on little feelings and have fun with the show. Have fun with the show. Have fun with the show. Just like when she was telling Anthony, oh, in package small, I want to having fun with it. Have fun with the show, man. Jeez. Good Lord. You must have fun with the show. I saw. Where's it? Look it up. I saw. Well, look here. Don't take what I'm saying as any big advice, friends. I don't know if it tightens up the pum-pum. I don't know. Let me just give that disclaimer. I don't know if it tightens up the pum-pum. That's what people say. But it's a old wives' fable, basically. That's how old wives deal. Okay, so let's jump into Amber talking with what is this now? Delicia. Delicia had some questions today. Let's work on this. Women don't need to tighten up. Men are stupid. They just want it even if they have a short neck. Jocelyn, I will say this. Laugh and have fun. Jocelyn, I will say this. Not all pum-pum are made equal. I will say that. Just like how y'all think not all of the little things they make equal, I just want to say this. I'm not a pum-pum specialist. Don't say that Auntie Riri is only a pum-pum specialist. Me's not a pum-pum specialist. I just want to tell you this, Jocelyn. Not all pum-pum are made equal. And I can take a vote on it from the men. Gentlemen, I'm going to need you in the chat. Gentlemen, ladies, do not vote. Please, don't vote. I'm asking the ladies, don't vote. Only the men are allowed to vote. Men, this is a question for the men. Are all pum-pum made equal? Ladies, don't vote. I'm asking the ladies, and please don't vote. Please. Don't vote. We don't need, please. Ladies, it needs to be a very fair thing. Allow the men to vote, ladies. And I know if y'all are voting too. I will know based on the numbers. Because I have a certain percentage of men. Are all of them made equal? Just like all men aren't made equal, ladies, and we know that because men accept these things. Sometimes women accept things, but Jocelyn, men accept it. Men realize that this is what I have to work with, and this is what life has to work with for me. That's what I just told you, Jocelyn. That's what I just told you. Men know this. Men know this, that all men aren't made equal. We realize that we have different size and we can do different things and we're built different ways. We know this. This is acceptable. You have to accept what you have. You have what you have. As a man, you know that. Look at the votes. 86% says no. No. Amber said, Anthony, you did your diet, eh? Amber is standing beside the female. Did the dirt with. You did the dirt. And she's standing beside the female she did the dirt with. I always say that Amber and Anthony are equally yoked. Facts. Goo says when it feels loose, when you are sexually aroused, your pelvic muscles relax, blood increases, and the natural lubrications occur. This allows the vagina canal to easily stretch. Boy, Auntie Riri, well, whatever Google is saying, I will tell you this. They're not all made equal. Let me just leave it right there, sir. They're not all made equal, Auntie Riri. They're not all made equal. Ask the men in the chat. Trust me. They're not made equal. But nonetheless, that tight pum-pum mean you don't get a... No, sir. No, I will disagree with this, Auntie Riri, because there are times when the woman is still... has a lot of grip and still has whatever else you're talking about. She still have the grip and she still has what you're talking about. There are some people that are gushers and there are some people that are not. Let me just say that. I don't want to get too graphic on the channel. Nonetheless, let me just tell you that. Well, ask the men them. Don't worry yourself. Ask the men them how it feel when them in there. Yes, they have facts. Auntie Riri says facts. Well, Auntie Riri, I know you explain it, you know. I don't know how you explain it. But men judge women. But their ego is hurt if you tell them that they have ED. Of course, them ego hurt. Yes, Joycelyn. Men's egos get hurt if you're telling them have ED. If it's true. If it's not true, then you dishwasher, then you discard it. But they have pills for that now, though. I don't think they are, but somehow know how to use what they have. Gushers are aroused. Not all the time. Riri, I'm not getting into this one. I have to do this one after dark with you. This I want me have to do with you, Riri. So that way then me can get out some pieces for you. Me just have to do that one here with you. Let me just say this, Riri. Women make different. Let me just put that down on this. I will just use what me can tell you. I will just say that. Women are just built different. It's not a same thing for whatever it is. That's the beauty of this entire thing. I will just say that. I'm gonna do it after whatever it is. No, I think we'll be fine. If we do one whenever it is, but we label it right. I think we'll be fine, Auntie Reeve. Behave yourself, do Auntie Reeve. Behave yourself. Chat tell Auntie Reeve to behave. Anyways, let's jump into this.
I think that it is possible to love two people at the same time. Yes. And I did love Anthony and Wayne at the same time. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but there was something I just couldn't let go.
Lord, I swear. Did Delicia do this on purpose? Did Delicia do this on purpose? I don't know if she did. I don't know. But the ladies, them, maybe y'all can answer this one. Did Delicia do this on purpose? Oh, gosh. Terry Ann, she bringle for true. She bringle. O'Neill Amber do love Anthony. I watched the skits where she was telling her sister Amanda that she feels for Wayne the lust and that Anthony is the love of her life. Ah, boy, eh? Talk to me here, sir. Talk to me, friends. If a man has a short neck, plenty of money, some women will take the short neck for the money. That's true, Carlin. That's true. I mean, Joycelyn, that's true. Come chat. Ladies, this is your time to shine. So Delisa did this on purpose. All right, no problem. I just wanted to know. I wanted to know from y'all. Amber is telling a lie, and the truth is not there. There we go. Go on again.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, was there one that you loved more than the other? Or that you would have rather have been with than the
Whoa, Tamira Edda get mashed up. Tamira is being beaten. Who does Amber love more? So this was the question I'm asked today. And based on what y'all know, see Charm and the rest of the pack. Anthony or Wayne? Tamira is not happy, friends. Oh, wow. This was something else. I swear, this was something else. All right. So this was a question posed to Amber. Who does she love more? Anthony or Wayne?
other?
Please.
I'm just saying, we're opening up. Why not just dive into these questions that are potential topics?
I love me now.
We don't want to cop out. We don't want any cop out. If you're coming in the chat to say Amber love herself now, don't cop out. This was a question to the audience. This was a question to the audience. Where do you lie? Who does she love more? Tired of Tamara looking like a stunt double. Delissa and Lauren are going to run circles around these girls. That's what I said to you in a money law. Because these girls can't manage them. They're too clever. It's difficult to love two people equally. I always believe that Delissa was jealous and still salty for missing the bag. Yes, because they want to exploit Amber first. She's the first one to go. Delissa thinking about King and Iman. Delissa kept looking right at Honeypot while asking the question. Y'all are something else. I can't wait until Dan checks Delissa and Lauren. Yes, fix your face. Yes, Miss Niece. She's thinking about both of them. Wayne doesn't want Amber. We already know that part. It's clearly Wayne. Amber doesn't have to be truthful to them if she doesn't want to. Wayne is lost. Amber loves herself. Wayne. A room of sad women. I notice that Delissa and Lauren don't speak their business. That's true. Neither does Shayla. Wayne is definitely lost. Wayne. Now Shayla is thinking. Yes, one journey. Shayla is now thinking. So Delissa is sleeping with two men, Iman and King. So her walls torn down, and she's a gusher. Well, I just said some people are gushers. In other words, that I mean them. I was saying it depends. That's what I was saying. Better yet, she doesn't know what love is. The podcast is going to be a whole mess. We told y'all. When y'all say, I don't want Amber on the podcast, I told you Amber cannot handle these girls. I kept telling y'all this. That's one of the funny things. I kept saying I don't want her on the podcast. I kept that. The timing of Wayne's breakup is very suspicious. Yes, Jarena. Yes. For purpose of the question, Wayne. Currently, Dave, Honeypot have to understand that Amber was there before her. So, no, Annie, I agree with this. Honeypot is acting a little bit too much. Honeypot is behaving too much because she hasn't been there very long. But I could be wrong though. Maybe the lady can tell me whatever it is. O'Neal, Amber is coming for half of your check. Since of your what? Since my content is always about her. O'Neal, Delissa did the cover up of her own situation. She's with Iman and King. You know what, C Charmer? O'Neal talking about the Amber character does actually keep her in the know. I add to keeping her in the know. I'm not going to make it look like I'm responsible for anything. I'm not. But it adds to keeping Amber up there. People already love her, but we keep talking about her, keeps her up there, keeps the love there. I will say that. So let me not make it look like I'm doing anything. I'm not doing it. I'm just saying. Wayne, of course, and is a clone. O'Neal, when do you think the podcast will drop? End of the month, 1st of June. I'm not sure. Everyone thought Amber was playing 5D chess. Boy, I should have played a 5D chess. The podcast will be survivors of a series. Would be a survivor series, eh? 74% people said Wayne. 74%. 74% people said Wayne. She loved Wayne the most. I think Honeypot is doing too much. Personally, I think the Honeypot girl doing a little bit too much. But maybe I'm incorrect. So I have to ask the ladies them because they are more inclined with stuff like this. So I have to punt to you ladies. I have to punt to you right now. This was too much.
How do you want to sit here and ask her about Wayne in front of me? What are you trying to do?
Wait, is that a secret?
It's not a secret at all. We all know. But
Okay, so what's the problem?
Delissa, you think I'm stupid. What is it to you? Are you jealous? Is that what it is?
That's what it gave?
I remember very vividly whenever me and Wayne started talking, all that stuff he was trying to put in my head about him and all that stuff. Is that what it is?
Well,
are you mad
right?
that you didn't get with him and you weren't getting $30,000 a month?
Answer me this, friends. I believe the Honeypot girl doing too much. It kind of sound like too much. I'm listening to her and it sound like too much. It sound like she's getting very personal very quickly. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I want to listen to you. These women are treacherous. Wayne doesn't take Amber seriously. She is just convenient. Yes, way too much. No, she's not. I don't even like the honeypot girl, but she does have a point. What do y'all think about that? Feel P, I know, but Wayne and Amber chemistry is undeniable. What was the reason you had to drink wine again? I'm trying to remember. I believe Delissa and Lauren will be fighting on the podcast. Not even sure. I think Honeypot had a point. Honeypot is definitely scorned, but it's her fault. She knew how Wayne moved. I want to hear y'all's take on this. Amber is acting like Wayne made her number one. Woman at the well. Jesus gently revealed that she has been married 5 times and is currently living with a man who is not her husband. Ooh. Ooh. So you're saying Amber is the woman at the well? Wow. Interesting. I gotta look back at that story. Is Honeypot doing too much? Nah, Amber was respectful of Honeypot, but Alicia was acting like she wasn't in the room. Well, this is one of those ones. I don't know how to I don't know how to adjudicate it because it's more from a woman's space. So I wanted to hear what y'all ladies think. So I kind of not really, I have a little opinion on it, but I mean, I'm not strong on my opinion because, you know, I don't. This is more your space, ladies. T isn't doing enough. T needs to check Amber too. I think she'll be with Wayne if she could. She did knock out Sarah. Honeypot feels tried by Delissa. She let a lot slide just to be a part of the group and now it's over. So all bets are off. I see. They're all women at the well. Okay. Delissa was being messy because she's jealous Honeypot was right to call her on it. I see. Okay. Fair enough. I can take it. Tamira Orange is the new black. Tamira Orange is the new black is hiring. Tamira is not on Wayne's level. Spoil little boy, eh? Wayne told this girl she was the one and she would be the one he marries. He misled her, correct? But they were trying to say earlier, Ozzy, that Wayne was rich in spirit. Yes, O'Neill, I know it keeps her relevant. Well, that's why I'm talking about her, man, because, you know, I saw it go. Plus, I do like the character. See, Charmer, I do like the character, you know, more than people think. But people don't believe me like her. People think that O'Neill dislike her a lot, and that's not true. It's not true. O'Neill, Mike dumped Dominic with a voice note. I'm tired of Mike and Dominic. I'm tired of the two of them. I'm tired of Mike and Dominic. I feel like them upset even me when I see them now. I'm tired of Mike, Dominic, and Sonny. I am tired of all 3 of them. Tired. Rafi need to have some sense. And don't get me started on Dalton. Don't get me started. Who you think is the finest on the podcast? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see them face. You know a good question. You know what? A good question that you know. You know what? A good question that you have right there, sir. Who is the finest on the podcast? Who is the finest? Most beautiful. You know what we're talking about. Body beautiful. Tamira. Amber. Shayla. Lauren. Boy, you have me, I look upon them and when I'm money la. Me look upon them face. All right. Delisa face this up. That's Delisa. Who do you have, ladies? Who do you have? Finest. You know what? I ain't gonna lie, Money Lie. Money Law, I'm not gonna lie. My pick is Amber. Oh, I forgot Lauren there. Oh, good Lord. Lauren. Put it in there. My favorite. Tamira is the prettiest with no makeup. Well, funny enough. I don't know. I like all of them. We like ladies. The gentlemen like all of them. The ladies them like all of them. They just wants to know which one is the finest, best looking. Who is the best looking? That's what them want to know. The gentlemen them asking. I will say, I'm gonna pick Amber. I don't know why, but I pick Amber. I don't know. See, it depends on your type. I'd say she's a better, well, to me. I kind of like Tamira as well, but sometimes Tamira have some looks where her face not as, you know. Sometimes the look on her face gets a little bit out of pocket, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Who do y'all ladies have? I don't know. Lauren and Amber. I'll tell you what, you get two. Choose two. Choose two. We're not saying the other women aren't beautiful. All of them are good looking girls. Choose two. Give me your two, ladies. Give me your two. Money Law, give me two. I can give you two, Money Law. Two. Money Law, two. Give me your best two. Give me your best two. I'm going to start putting them up in about a second here. So give me your best two. Let me pick two. Hold on. Let me only see if I can choose two. Tum 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 tum. See, Amber have like a dimple thing there. We are going with our face. Yeah, I don't know if Shayla not choosable. I don't think Shayla choosable. Let me see. That's a Delicia right there. It's because Delicia is so fake and she have all that BBL and the stuff that I don't trust it. I believe that it's made up. It's too much BBL for me. Let me see Delicia face. Tum, 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 and sometimes Delicia, one her eye them low. That's Delicia right there, sir. Let's go. Choose two. Why y'all are something else? Okay, I'm going to give him a two. Amber and Tamira. That's my two. It took me some time to choose. Give me a little while. It took me a little time to choose. But I'm going to choose two. Let me see what you have. O'Neal. So why you put Shayla behind Cole? Shayla. I don't know. Tamira don't have on all that makeup. Okay? Let me see what I have. Amber and Delicia. Shayla is last. Amber and Tamira. Lauren, Tamira, and Amber. Tamira and Lauren. Amber has a lot of work on her what? On her chest, nose, bottom teeth. Just look upon them. Them get worked on. Amber and Delicia. Let's see. Delicia and Tamira and Delicia. Face card. Delicia. Overall Amber. Amber and the honeypot. Amber and Lauren. This is one of those ones, guys. There's no right answer or wrong answer. It's just who you want. Amber is nothing but a user. Okay, give me things to add the question, friends. Alma's more than just Amber. You need two. You need to choose two. Honeypot and Amber. We're taking your favorite two. Who you choosing? The two girls based on the podcast. You must choose two girls. We don't want to hear about which one looks so well. We know the girls, them push come to shove, they will all get a man. Please. So take that out of your head. No matter how much we argue and complain about the girls, them, they all will end up with a man. Some man out there, somewhere going to take them. So let's not leave that there. So Amber and Delicia. Let's see what we have here. So Team Amber. You have to have somebody else. Almas. You need somebody else. Amber and the Teapot. Lauren. Lauren and who? Trinley. Amber and Tamira. Amber and Delicia. Wow. Delicia not bad, you know. Our face not bad. Look here. Hold on, man. Our face not that bad. Yeah, the face them. Can work with yes. Let me see the listen face. But you have all that black makeup and you know. I don't like the bat eye. Are the bat eyelashes them getting me? Are the batness in the eyelash? The bat wing where she have on her eyes them kind of have me. I mean I like the bat eyelash. Deli say lose by the eyelash. The bat eyelash is something else. The bat eyelashes. Me not like the bat eyelash at all, friends. I don't like the bat eyelash at all. The bat eyelash look like you're about to flap up and fly away. This what only the problem only have with the bat eyelashes. I know, I'm supposed to like them because ladies like them, but I don't like them, ladies. Man, I don't know. Tamira and Amber. Amber and Delicia. Who no like? Lauren and Tamira. Onipat and Amber. Amber and Delicia. I mean, like 3 or 4. Me just tell you me like Amber. I'm tell you that I like Tamira. What you mean? Why? Easy, you know. O'Neal, now you choose the dark skin girls. Oh wow, come on now. Is that what I just did? Boy, that's terrible. Oh gosh, I just chose. Those are the darkest girls on there. What you want me to say? What y'all want me to say? The best body I'm going to give to Lauren. Dan is coming to the podcast. Amber is the queen. Shayla is not pretty. With Onipat and who? Delissa. Delissa is pretty O'Neal. Yeah, but at the bat eyelash, I don't know. The way it falls here and the bat eyelash kind of have me. It's a lot of hair, and I always see hair on her head. So I don't trust it because I feel like she's not very... She looks beautiful when you look at her, but I feel like, to be honest, I feel like she's going to take things off when you bring her home. I believe she'll take off a whole heap of things, and I don't like when you have to be taking off so many things off of a woman. Tamira and Delicia. Shayla and Lauren. What? True. They all have different beauty. I judge based off of they have zero makeup and lashes. Amber has shown her face, her bare face and honey pot. That's what I'm saying. It's just that's why I'm gonna choose Amber. Only so Shayla lost because of her. I'm just saying I don't want you taking off too many things. I feel like look at the list. I feel like you're going to take off the hair, take out the bat eyelash. Then you're gonna have to take off whatever she put in at the butt. Then basically. It's too much. It's like too much coming off. I don't know. But that's me. O'Neal and Tamira. Amber and Tamira O'Neal. Her eyebrows look tattooed. You see? Shayla look like she has the best. Well, Money Lad, that's a different discussion because clearly Shayla has taken everybody's whatever it is. Clearly. Let's look at Lauren again one more time. This is Lauren. You know, I'm going to take a percentage. Fine, I'm going to take a percentage. I'm taking a percentage. I'm leaving Amber out of it. Let's do a vote on it. Who gets best looking? Amber is not going to be in it, friends. Take Amber out of it. Tamira, you know what? I'm taking Tamira out of it as well. Shayla, Delicia, and then the final one is Lauren. There you go. I'm taking... Who votes for Shayla? Come in here, so now. Please, give me some Shayla votes here, friends. If y'all don't vote for Shayla, y'all are biased. If you don't vote for Shayla, you are biased. If you don't vote, if I see no votes for Shayla, y'all are biased. If you don't vote for Shayla, I'm biased. Lauren here? Oh, good Lord. Sarah has a lot going on. It's a Sarah have a lot going on. Lauren, eh? Lauren. I knew your reaction would be when I said Shayla. Sorry for the prank. Ah, well, it's so funny, says. Terry says, O'Neal, come on now. Don't mix goat with sheep. Drum roll, please. Let me give you the percentages. Drum roll. Let me give you the percentages right now. Drum roll. In first place. First place is Delicia. In second place, coming in at a respectable second, is Lauren. And in last place, still fighting, still reaching, still searching, Shayla. My gosh, y'all are terrible. I swear, y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible. Y'all put Shayla at last. You know what? I think y'all are biased. How did Shayla get? Shayla got 14%. You know what? I'm done with y'all, man. You guys are savage. Y'all are. I swear that y'all are savage. You're savage for true. I cannot believe it. Shayla got 14%. That's just terrible. Wow. Oh, God. Better nobody no vote for Shayla. Gosh. The men, you want me to judge the men? Okay, I'll put the men up. No problem. I can do one for the men. Come, ladies. This is for the ladies. The man name, I'll get out of this now. Best men. We're going to get out of this right now. We're getting out of this. Dave, Wayne, Anthony, and who else? Iman. There you go. Ladies, me can't vote because I'm not into the voting. Gentlemen, you cannot vote. Gentlemen, you're not allowed to vote. Men, you can't vote. No man no for voting in the chat. No man no for voting in the chat. Straight. No man is supposed to vote in the chat. Or else you will be burnt out, gentlemen. You will be burnt fire. You will be burnt out. Me blaze fire upon you. If you vote right now, you're a man. No man is supposed to be voting. Who is the winner? Money law, nobody vote money law. What do you mean? You have to put yourself in that money law. Put yourself in that money law. It's easy, you know, money law. Money law, put himself in We don't want no man, no booger man a vote, you know. No, listen to me. Let me not be mindful. I apologize, friends. I apologize. I'm joking around. The point of the matter is allow the ladies to vote. I'm not against anyone at all. I'm just saying allow the ladies to vote, please. The ladies is your turn. If Dave wins, I'll play a song. Can't believe that Dave will win. Anthony. Wow. I'm going to put Wayne as 0. Yo, savage. The women have savage the lowest cup. I cannot believe this. This is ridiculous. Wow. Wow. This is terrible. Chat, I'm going to give you what this is. First place. The first place is, based on what y'all are voting, Dave is winning. Second place is, who is second? Anthony. Wow. Third place, not even third. Third place is who? Iman. And coming in at a distant last is Wayne. Yo, y'all are savage. Y'all gave Wayne 0%. I want y'all to look at the chat. Wayne got 0%. This is terrible. This is terrible. I cannot believe y'all did this. Not fair. Not fair at all. Not fair at all, friends. This is not fair. No way y'all did this to 0. Oh my gosh. Not even one woman could have voted for Wayne. Woman right off Wayne to blow. You know what? Since Dave win, I'll have to play his song. I'll have to. Deep, deep in a very far, far land, in a mansion, preferably not a cave. Not a cave. There lived a big black man. I think his name was Dave. Anthony's been all over town looking for Shayla. There you go. Just because of Dave. Evan, I can't believe the woman them did not vote for Wayne at all. So Wayne drop out of the competition. Okay. Let me add more to the competition. Let me go again. Let's go again. Best looking male. All right. I'm taking the top 2. Ron, Dave, Mr. Greg. Who else do I put in there? And my God. There you go. I'm taking the top 2. You want me to add King? Hold on. Let me do it again. Somebody say add King. You want me to add King to it? Best looking male. None of the man them know for your vote, you know. None of the man them for your vote. Dave, King. Who else y'all say? Ron. And who else? Dave, King, Ron, and who else? Mr. Greg. There you go, ladies. There you go. Almas, you can't put me on the list. Them say O'Neal can't go on the list. Moneylaw was trying to go on the list too, and him can't go on the list either. Dave. So Dave still is at the front. Ron is still at 17. King is at 24. Mr. Greg is at 8%. Look at that. Dave 45. Them ask if Mr. Greg in there, so I'm put him in there. Auntie Riri. Them say put David Mr. Greg in there, so I'm put him in there. I'm not doing anything y'all don't suggest. Is what y'all say now. Because they must say O'Neal in the competition. More are going to the competition too, but they must say O'Neal for stay at the back. Them no one put O'Neal in the competition. Moneylaw, I'm going to add you in there, Moneylaw. Tell you, I'm going to add you in there. Let's do a poll. Best looking. Here we go. Moneylaw. Dan. Moneylaw, I'm add in there, Moneylaw. Rafi. Kendrick. What do you mean, man, number 1? I don't know if me. There you go, ladies. Moneylaw said for add him in there. So I've added Moneylaw. Moneylaw. Look here. Vote Moneylaw, you know. Nobody ramp with me virgin Moneylaw. Ladies, don't bother play with the thing, you know. Vote Moneylaw, please. The ladies are nobody ramp with the thing. Don't bother play with the thing, ladies. Ladies don't bother play with the thing. You better vote for Moneylaw right now. Yo, the ladies are savage. The ladies, Rafi gets 0%. No, Rafi is getting what, 26? Wow, Rafi gets some percentages. Monila, I'll lead the pack, man. Monila, what? What? Somebody lost something else. Y'all are something else, man. Gwen, need to go in a pot, don't it? Only need to go in a pot. Only try in the pot too. Monila, I can't believe you win this. Monila, I can't believe you win this. Monila, you boy. And you're not even and you're not even on screen, but bro, listen to me. Them half a vote for you right now. Anyways, friends, thank you all very much for engaging with me. Thank you for engaging with me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your night, friends. I love y'all. One love. Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.